everyone, welcome to Rhyme and Storytime. The word of the week is fear. So what do we mean by fear? Fear is an emotion or a feeling. When someone has a fear, they can feel nervous or unsure. Here are some common childhood fears: being alone, heights, imaginary monsters. Another common childhood fear is the fear of the dark. Let's read Franklin in the Dark and see how Franklin deals with his fear of the dark.
Franklin in the Dark by Paulette Bourgeois. Franklin could slide down a riverbank all by himself. He could count forwards and backwards. He could even zip zippers and button buttons. But Franklin was afraid of small dark places. And that was a problem, because Franklin was a turtle. He was afraid of crawling inside his small dark shell. And so Franklin the turtle dragged his shell behind him. Every night Franklin's mother would take a flashlight and shine it into his shell. See, she would say, there's nothing to be afraid of. She always said that. She wasn't afraid of anything. But Franklin was sure that creepy things, slippery things, and monsters lived inside his small, dark shell. So Franklin looked for help. He walked until he met a duck. "Excuse me, duck. I'm afraid of small, dark places, and I can't crawl inside my shell. Could you help me?" "Maybe," cracked the duck. "You see, I'm afraid of very deep water. Sometimes, when nobody's watching, I wear my water rings. Will my water rings help you?" "No," said Franklin. "I'm not afraid of water." So Franklin walked and walked until he met a lion. "Excuse me, lion. I'm afraid of small dark places, and I can't crawl inside my shell. Could you help me?" "Maybe," roared the lion. "You see, I'm afraid of great loud noises. Sometimes, when nobody's looking, I wear my earmuffs. Will my earmuffs help you?" "No," said Franklin. "I'm not afraid of great loud noises." So Franklin walked and walked and walked until he met a bird. "Excuse me, bird. I'm afraid of small dark places, and I can't crawl inside my shell. Could you help me?" "Maybe," chirped the bird. "I'm afraid of flying so high that I get dizzy and fall to the ground. Sometimes, when nobody's looking, I pull on my parachute. Will my parachute help you?" "No," said Franklin. "I'm not afraid of flying high and getting dizzy." So Franklin walked and walked and walked and walked until he met a polar bear. "Excuse me, polar bear. I'm afraid of small dark places, and I can't crawl inside my shell. Could you help me?" "Maybe," growled the bear. "You see, I'm afraid of freezing on icy cold nights. Sometimes, when nobody's looking, I wear my snowsuit to bed. Would my snowsuit help you?" "I don't think so," said Franklin. "I'm not afraid of freezing on icy cold nights." Franklin was tired and hungry. He walked and walked and walked until he met his mother. "Oh, Franklin, I was so afraid you were lost." "You were afraid? I didn't know mothers were ever afraid," said Franklin. "Well, did you find some help?" she asked. "No, I met a duck who was afraid of deep water." She said. "Then I met a lion who was afraid of great loud noises." "Uh-huh," she said. "And then I met a bird who was afraid of falling and a polar bear who was afraid of freezing." "Oh," she said. "They were all afraid of something." Said Franklin. It was getting late. Franklin was very tired and very hungry. They walked and walked until they were home. Franklin's mother gave him a cold supper and a warm hug. And then she sent him off to bed. "Good night, dear," she said. Well, Franklin knew what he had to do. He crawled right inside his small dark shell. He was sure he saw creepy things, slippery things, and a monster. But he said a brave good night. And then, when nobody was looking, Franklin the turtle turned on his nightlight.
Franklin asked all the animals about their fears. In the end, Franklin used the nightlight to get over his fear. When I was little, I was afraid of the dark and I had a nightlight. Do you sleep with a nightlight? Remember to check out all of our other stories and songs on our website. It's springtime, so that means the ducks are going to be back. Let's sing one of our circle time songs called Three Little Ducks. Three little ducks that I once knew, a fat one, skinny one, there were two. But the one little duck with the feather on his back, he led the others with a quack, 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 quack. He led the others with a quack, quack, quack. Down to the river they would go, a wiggle woggle, to and fro. But the one little duck with the feather on his back, he led the others with a quack, 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 quack. He led the others with a quack, quack, quack. Home from the river they would go, a wiggle woggle, to and fro. But the one little duck with the feather on his back, he led the others with a quack, 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 quack. He led the others with a quack, quack, quack. Rhyme and Storytime is over for today. Do you have any fears? Please join me next week when the word of the week is snooping. Thanks for watching. Bye!